Participants engage deeply with the structured learning framework designed to build their capacity as future integrity champions. Out of the full 8 curriculum, the youth successfully completed 4 key modules, each contributing a powerful layer of knowledge, skills, and confidence. These modules included Introduction to Integrity and Anti-Corruption. So this foundational module helped participants understand what integrity truly means, the different forms of corruption, how it affects communities, and the role young people can play in preventing and challenging unethical behaviors. It set the tone for the entire program, opening participants' eyes to real-world corruption dynamics and empowering them to reflect on their own values. Another module covered was on building and sustaining partnerships for integrity. Young people learned the importance of collaboration, that is, how working together creates stronger and more impactful solutions. This module taught them how to develop meaningful partnerships with community leaders, civil society groups, institutions, and even their fellow youth. It emphasized that integrity work thrives in unity and not isolation. The next module that followed was promoting transparency and accountability. And in this module equipped participants with practical tools and frameworks for demanding openness, fairness, and responsible leadership. They explored how systems can be held accountable, how communities can participate in oversight, and how transparency builds trust in public spaces. It strengthened the ability to challenge silence and champion truth. And the last module that we covered, not the very last one of the curriculum, but the last one that we have covered so far, we have the project management and monitoring. And so to ensure sustainability, participants were trained in planning, implementing, and monitoring integrity-focused projects. They gained skills in developing work plans, tracking progress, budgeting responsibly, and documenting the impact. This module prepared them to lead real initiatives with professionalism and measurable outcomes. So these modules were delivered through a rich and engaging methodology that blended interactive workshops, case studies, and real-life scenarios, group discussions and peer learning, experimental activities, practical assignments, and mentorship, and expert sessions. This hands-on, youth-centered approach ensured participants didn't just learn about integrity, they experienced it, they practiced it, and began applying it through real-world activities within their communities. And from the beginning of this project, young people have been at the heart of every idea, every activity, and every outcome we have achieved so far. Youth are not just participants in this journey, they are the engine, they are the voice and the future of the movement towards integrity, accountability, and a corruption-free society. Our approach to youth engagement has been simple but yet powerful. We empower young people with knowledge, equip them with tools, and inspire them to take action within their communities. And the impact has been nothing short of transformative. One of our biggest successes this cycle has been watching young people step confidently into leadership roles. We've seen them take charge of discussions, lead community activities, and even mentor their peers. For many, this was their first time facilitating integrity conversations and representing their communities, and they embraced the challenge with courage and passion. Young people who once felt and had now speak boldly about corruption. Those who once doubted their abilities now lead with confidence. We've watched them shift from being silent observers to active change makers shaping their environment. Every training session, every workshop, every digital learning space created a platform for them to express themselves, challenge harmful norms, and create practical solutions for issues affecting their communities. Our youth engagement strategy wasn't only about learning, it was about building a network of young integrity champions who support, uplift, and challenge one another. And through the early sessions, young people gained essential skills in ethical leadership, corruption reporting and prevention, digital literacy, communication and advocacy, teamwork, and social accountability. These skills translated into real-world action. Young people began questioning unethical practices that once seemed normal. They call out dishonest behavior in their environments. They encourage their peers to choose integrity over shortcuts. In one time, a participant described their experience as unlocking a new version of himself, a version that is more confident, more aware, and even more empowered. The true impact of youth engagement comes when young people begin creating solutions on their own, and that is exactly what we are witnessing. From reporting issues through the Integrity Link app to using digital storytelling to create awareness about corruption, young people began shaping real change in their communities. They no longer wait for adults or leaders to fix everything. They step up, sometimes in small ways, sometimes in big, bold moves, and their actions create ripples of transformation. We also saw increased unity among youth from different regions and backgrounds. They connected through shared experiences, common challenges, and a shared dream for a better society. And actually, one of the most exciting parts of our youth engagement work has been the use of technology. Young people today live online, communicate online, learn online, and influence online. And so by integrating digital tools, especially the revamped Integrity to GBK Link app, we met young people where they are already. They learned how to report corruption safely, to track the cases, attend virtual meetings, and improve transparency in their communities. They also use digital spaces for advocacy, storytelling, and mobilizing others towards integrity. This has created a modern, tech-savvy generation of accountability champions who understand how to use innovation to strengthen good governance. And what stands out most is the strengthened bond among young participants. They formed WhatsApp groups, mentor clusters, and peer support cycles where they continue to uplift one another long after trainings end. They didn't just gain skills, they gained a community committed to transparency, committed to justice, to integrity, and to building a society where corruption no longer has room to thrive. These networks will outlive this project cycle and continue to grow as youth share knowledge and mentor upcoming generations.